Good evening, everybody. This is Chevy Cool Lady. Thanks for joining me tonight as we take a look at a couple 911 calls made by JP Miller and Micah Francis. We'll take a little bit of comparison and pop that in the shaker, see what shakes loose, and I'd like to hear your opinions on it in the comment box. Let's hop right in.
Or can I dispatch Diana?
Hi, Diana. I'm needing somebody to go to my house, the house that I currently reside in. Me and my husband are separated, and since I was admitted to the hospital, I have been told that he's taken possession of my phone, laptop, and car, which are all in my name. How do I get a deputy out there to get those items surrendered over to be temporarily held until I get out of the hospital?
You want an officer to go to your home and temporarily hold your items?
My personal property, yeah, it's got very, very, very sensitive information of me on those items that I don't trust are not being used for against me, I guess you would say.
198 County 10-4. So your husband?
We're legally separated. We both have lawyers and we're pursuing divorce.
Copy.
And he took possession of my items while being hospitalized.
I will put this in here for an officer. I'm not sure what they'll do.
And it's my phone, my
69.
laptop, and my car. And my phone and laptop have naked pictures of me on them.
Okay, what is your address? Copy. And I'm trying to do more than one thing at a time. All right, what's your home address?
Coldwater Circle, Myrtle Beach, South Carolina, 29588.
Coldwater Circle. All right, and what is your name? Your phone number?
843-6. Well, do you want me to just give you the hospital's number? Because if you call my number, he's going to answer.
Yeah, just a number we can contact you with.
Lee, can I get a number to this place so that they call me back?
Okay. And do they need to ask for a certain room number? Which hospital are you at?
South Strand.
Okay.
And while I was admitted here, my husband, who were legally separated, swooped in and claimed my personal items as my husband, not as my legally separated husband, and my car and my laptop.
So were they brought to the hospital and he took those items?
Yeah.
Okay.
And now he's going through my phone and texting people impersonating me.
Okay. Do you want the officers to come to you to make a report about this?
No, I'd rather them just show up at the house because he works from home. He's a pastor doing this.
Five 10.
And I'd like it to be as soon as possible because from what I hear from just people calling me at the hospital that it's been multiple people that he's sending out messages from my phone saying it's me, but it can't be because he has my phone.
Okay.
And the phone is in my name. It's not a dual phone, and it's the bill is in my name and everything.
328.
And the car is on my name. The car insurance is in my name. Everything. The laptop, and he's taken advantage of me being in the hospital, and he's taken possession of them, even though we're legally separated and both have lawyers and everything.
What is the name of the car? Okay. If it's a vehicle that's been repossessed, you'll have to contact that financial institution. Right. But in order to find.
And you want the officers to hold on to your belongings or take them to the hospital?
They can actually be put in a holding locker or something at the police department that only I can get them out, if that's okay. I just need them to be confiscated and put in a holding thing. And I get out, I believe on Monday is when they're released. I have my release date with the charts and stuff on Monday is when they'll think I'll be fully recovered.
Is he at home right now, do you know?
He probably will be, yeah.
What's his name?
John Paul Miller. And if you cannot get Officer Wilson to do this because they are friends, he's a parishioner at our church, so I think it would be a conflict of interest.
Wilson?
Yeah. It would be a big conflict of interest because he is
What's his
a
first
church
name?
elder. Brian?
Yeah. No, he won't.
Okay, good. It would just be a really big conflict of interest, and I'd hate
Can
to
I
put him
get
in
a
the middle
brief
of it anyway.
description? Is he black, white, Hispanic?
He's white, male,
How old is he?
44.
And do you
His
live at that
sister,
home as
Lacey,
well?
lives with them.
Do you live with him?
Not currently, no.
All right, we'll get an officer dispatched as soon as possible. Just call us back if anything changes or if you have any further information.
Okay, thank you so much.
You're welcome. Bye.
All right, then we just had a very clear and communicative message from Mica herself while she was in the hospital. That, of course, was on that involuntary trip, betrayed by her friends, betrayed by the other pastors in the church, mostly betrayed by this man, John Paul Miller. Now, we're going to take another look at a 911 call from her. I assume that this was made when she was released. She says on the call she's calling from Bucky's in Florence. If anybody knows the time frame of when this call was made, please leave that in the comment. Please also like and subscribe while you're at it. Keeps the cool vibe vibing and the cool content coming. All right, let's go ahead and dive right into this. Um, you can hear a different tone. She sounds very frustrated. She sounds a little sassier. I don't blame her. Let's go ahead and dive right in.
Officer Wilson,
How can I help you?
I'd like to do a wellness check, Officer Wilson.
Okay, what's the address?
It's Coldwater Circle.
What city?
Myrtle Beach, South Carolina.
What's your name? What's the callback number for you?
And what's the first initial of your name, just so that whenever I call back, I get the right Officer Wilson?
I'm not a police officer. You can just ask for anybody. What was the address one more time, please?
Coldwater Circle, Myrtle Beach, South Carolina, 29588.
Okay, can you tell me exactly what happened?
Yeah, there's a laptop there that's got naked pictures of me on it, and there's some people staying at my house that I didn't invite into my house, and I'm out of town, so I was just hoping there would be a wellness check and make sure there's no cars parked at my house that I don't recognize the license plate of, or if you just take down those license plate numbers for me to review later, just to do a wellness check, and also maybe even pursue the property that I'm saying has naked pictures of me on it.
Okay, I can have an officer give you a call. I don't know exactly what they can do. So where are you located at right now?
Bucky's gas station in Florence.
Florence? Okay. Okay, you'll probably have to make a...
Yeah, I just want to make sure that laptop just doesn't end up in the wrong hands.
Okay, so who has the laptop with your pictures on it?
It's in my home, but I currently have guests staying at my home that I did not invite there. And so I'm kind of concerned that while I'm out of town, they might use that laptop for malpurposes. I don't 100% know who's there right now, but if it's who I think is there, maybe my husband's son who hit on me the other day in my kitchen without my husband there, and I told him flat out, this isn't appropriate and you need to leave. And that's on record because he texted my husband and I told my husband what happened.
Okay, so
and he might be staying at my house. And my husband's sister's been staying with us, and I did not invite her to stay with us. And I don't trust her further than I can throw her with my property that has naked pictures of me on it.
I'll have an officer give you a call because I don't know exactly what they're going to be able to do. I mean,
Okay.
your husband invited them into the house?
Right, but it's my house as well. It's my dwelling, and I did not invite them to be there.
Okay, I'll have an officer give you
I
a
just
call.
need a wellness check. Yeah, I just need a wellness check. Take the license plate of anybody that's there right now because I might not recognize them, and they might be invited into my home without me while I was away. So I just want to make sure nothing weird is going on in my house, and also to retrieve property that's got naked pictures of me on it.
Okay, like I said,
And actually, there's two laptops. There's two laptops that have naked pictures.
Okay, like I said, I'll have the officer give you a call and see what they're able to do. Okay.
Yeah, if I can prove, I just had a question. Do you mind?
All right, now we're going to listen to one more 911 call in its entirety. And of course, this is dramatic. And I got to tell you the truth, sometimes I just get sick of looking at his face. So I've gone ahead and inserted some of my twisted little humor into it. And I hope you uh, enjoy that and let me know again what you think of this particular call in the comment box. The tone, the strategy, whatever you find interesting. We're going to listen to uh, JP. Thanks so much.
Cold water circle. Cold water circle.
Okay.
My ex-wife just got out of my wife got out of mental institute, her and her dad are trying to break into the house, and I need police here immediately.
Okay. Are the doors?
Yes, the doors are locked. They're trying to break in.
All right. Calm down. Take a breath. What's your name?
Okay. The cops have been here several times over the past 2 weeks because of her.
Good callback number in case we get disconnected. All right. Is anybody else in the house with you?
Yes, my sister's here.
Okay. Can you get yourselves upstairs to a bedroom?
Yes.
Okay. Can you lock the bedroom door?
Yes.
Okay. Let me get someone started out your way. All right. Oh, do
Yes,
you know?
thank you.
Are they armed?
I don't know. She's been looking for a gun. Last time she came here, she tried to get a gun.
Okay.
And the police had to throw her out the house because she told us she wanted clothing. Instead of clothing, she went to grab a gun. Or she tried to grab a gun. She didn't grab one because the safe is locked and she doesn't even know the combination, but yes, she tried to.
Okay. So this is your ex-wife and her father?
Yes. Yes.
Okay. Are they threatening you? What have they said?
They just keep beating the door and beating the windows. And they're saying, let me in, let me in.
Are you upstairs now?
No, I'm at the stairway, though.
I want you guys to lock yourselves in a bedroom. I'm sending the police out.
Okay, thank you so much.
All right, stay on the phone with me. I'm going to stay on the phone with you, okay?
Okay.
I'm going to stay on the phone with you. Are you able to get yourself to safety?
Yes, I'm in the back bedroom.
Okay, all right.
I'm afraid they're going to try to steal some of my stuff, too. She's been trying to take
All right,
something.
don't
We're
worry
already going to
about that
court.
right now. Don't worry about that right now, okay?
Okay.
It's just you and your sister, no children?
Yes. No, 2 little dogs, that's it.
Okay. All right. Do you think you can leave safely?
No way, there's no way I can get out. They won't let me out.
I'm going to stay on the phone with you, okay? You tell me if you hear anything, see anything.
Okay, thank you. I'll look at the doorbell camera first. I'm going to see what's going out there. Oh, they blocked it.
They blocked the camera?
Yeah, now they're beating on the wall again. They're beating on the door and the wall.
I'm just typing in what you're telling me. I hear the dogs barking.
Thank you. Yeah, I'm shaking. I can't stop shaking.
Okay. Stay on the phone with me, okay?
He's a very dangerous man. He's in the Army. He's threatened me before.
All right, what's his name? Is that his last name? Is he white, black, Asian, Hispanic?
Is that what's going on? No, I don't want to be out here.
All right, and what's your ex-wife's name?
She just got out of the mental institute a few weeks ago, and we have a court date coming up because we're separating. And we had to call the cops on her at the church and the school last week as well because she tried to cause damage there. But she's not really herself right now. She's supposed to be taking lithium, and she hasn't been taking it.
Okay. Is she also white?
Yes.
Okay.
She looks a little bit Asian.
Okay. Are the
And out
dogs
the door
with you?
anymore.
Okay. Do you know where they went?
No.
I don't want you to put yourself in danger. You stay in the room.
Not, yeah.
The police are already on their way to you.
They're in their cars. They're back in their cars.
Okay. Kind of a car are they in? Are they in two separate cars?
HRV, CRV. They're in a brown CRV, and we had to call the police, the city police. We had to call because her family broke into my school that I own, and they wouldn't leave. So we had to call the city police just Friday to get them out of there.
Okay.
I need him no trespassing for her dad. And the cops already told him one time to leave and not come back. This will be the second time he's come on the property after they told him not to come on the property of my house.
Okay, stay in the bedroom,
Yes, ma'am.
and I'll let you know when it's good to come out when the officers are on scene, okay?
Yeah.
Are they still in the driveway? Are they still on the property?
Yeah, they're still on the property.
Okay.
And let me just say, I love my wife and I want her to be okay, and I'm trying to do what I can to get her to take medicine and have her come home, and, all that kind of stuff. But I had to file papers just for the safety of my children and to keep her.
All right, I get it. Believe me, I understand. I get it. You have
I want the police officer to know I'm not mad at her, but her dad's not allowed on the property ever. And right now, my lawyer told me that I had to file just to protect all the assets because she drained the bank account. She bought 2 cars in the past week. She's doing frantic things because she hasn't taken the medicine. It's not normally like this for her. She only does it about once a year. But right now, her dad's just been very evil. And it's just shaking so bad.
Okay, take a deep breath in, all right? Take a deep breath in. I'm almost down the phone.
Okay, I don't want them to be upset with her, but it's her dad that kind of causes all this. She's mentally ill and doesn't know what she's doing at the time. She thinks she's moving to Africa and she wants to sell everything, and she's just not well. She just got out of the mental institute here at South Street about 2 weeks ago, and we already have a probate already sent a letter for her to meet on March 5th to be evaluated by a doctor, and then she'll be served tomorrow with the divorce paper, the separation papers, to tell her to stay off the property and stuff. So everything's worked. And she's come here before with police officers twice, tried to get things, and she tricked them and said she was getting clothing when she has no clothing here, and she actually tried to get a gun. And then the cops told her that she had to leave, that she couldn't even be here because of the way she was acting. I want to make sure she doesn't take any of my stuff or hurt any of my things. Or her dad should not be allowed anywhere near this property. The fact that he's banging on my walls in my house after the police already asked him to leave and not come back.
Let me see where they are. Let's see. I'm coming out here. They're not that far away. All right, they're still in the car?
Yes, they're still in the car.
Okay.
They'll know by talking to her for more than 2 minutes that she's mentally ill. Nothing left in this house is hers. She's got everything she has, everything she owns, everything she needs. There's nothing left here. And I don't know what she did with the papers after being searched. She might have thrown them away. I don't know what she did with them, so they could ask her about that.
I'm just putting what you're telling me.
Yeah. Yeah, she has everything that's hers. I mean, I want her to come back. I want to have a happy marriage, but she has to take her lithium.
Right.
Because she could kill one of my kids in the middle of the night. Like, she thought the dog was, she tried to kill the dog one time because she thought it was baby Jesus. She said she had to drown it in oil.
That must have been scary.
She just emailed Mark Hammond, the Secretary of State, last week. I have the email where she sent an email saying to investigate the 2 police officers that came here a few days before and kicked her out of the house. Like, she does these things when she's mentally ill that aren't normal. I have all the paperwork from the police officers that were here last week and the week before. I have all the notes and everything to show them whatever they need to see. I have all her mental medicine notes. I have everything in a notebook that.
Now, whose car is the CRV? Who does that belong to?
My wife. She just bought that 2 weeks ago. Then she bought another one just yesterday. She just keeps buying cars because she's bipolar. She stole money from the church. Right now, she just committed a felony a few weeks ago, and their church they wanted to press charges on her, and I'm begging them not to because I think that she's going to get back on her medicine to get well.
Right.
The city of Myrtle Beach they called the police. The church had to call the police on her 2 weeks ago. So the sheriff picked her up. She ran away from the sheriff for 24 hours on February the 7th. 6-6, something like that. I mean, I have all the paperwork from her doctor right in front of me. I have her diagnosis. I have all the police reports that she's just been doing the past few weeks.
How long was she in the hospital?
She was there for 5 days, but this is the 6th time that she's been there. She's been she's been in 6 mental institutes over the past several years, and they normally give her lithium, and she gets out, she's fine. Well, this time they didn't give her any lithium. She went to a new mental hospital, and they didn't know her, and she got out, and she just left. She just skipped town and just left, and she drained the bank account and took everything she owned and just left. And so I had to.
Okay, so what did y'all think about JP's 911 call? Did you see how he even really manipulated the call, keeping the dispatcher uh, hearing a particular narrative, the one he loves to tell, the one that's about Micah needing medicine, even though she just was released from a hospital where they did not prescribe her anything. Now, Dr. JP knows everything, and said the only reason that she didn't have her medicine prescribed there is because they didn't know her. Well, there's things called records, and they have access to that kind of information. The problem with narcissists is they refuse to admit that they're wrong. And they just keep repeating the same information, even convincing people around them, and sadly convincing themselves as well that what they say is the truth, although it's very far from it. Did you catch the notes of paranoia? Was it just me hearing snorting, sniffing, and cutting, chopping, whatever you might want to say? Maybe I'm hallucinating. Oh, it couldn't be that. We don't know what that is. Yeah, it doesn't work for me either. Okay. Now I appreciate y'all joining me. Please let me know what you think of these calls. Whose calls were lucid, clear, and to the point, controlled, and whose call was paranoid and weird and rambling and displayed qualities that I would say, in my own personal opinion, are qualities of the mentally ill. Hey, there's nothing wrong with that. There is help. There is hope. We are just dissecting and giving opinions on these particular 911 calls. I appreciate y'all joining me. Thanks so much. I love you lots. Stay cool. Like, subscribe, and share. Take it easy and see you in the next video.